All righty, here we go. Let's see, what do I got here? And a huge shout out to RBM. They are the revolutionaries doing the thing. Louise Brooks, that's right. Because Louise, you were saying, how is life on the JD plantation? I have so much respect for RBN. No use for the West. That was low. Okay, that was crazy, right, Louise? That was crazy. Again, every time anyone says that Israel is our only friend in the Middle East, I can't help but think that before Israel, we had no enemies in the Middle East. John Sheehan, U.S.
Man,
military.
this is great tea.
Sparky 63. You like that new tea?
Lemon and ginger with
It
probiotics.
smells excellent.
Have you ever had this, Misha?
Again, denazify Israel.
It's great.
Sparky. Thank you, Sparky.
I mean, it's great. It tastes like a
Throw
milkshake.
to Jimmy. Throw to Jimmy if he's
It
gonna
almost
talk.
tastes like a milkshake. I'd like to do a commercial for this. This is well, I'm not going to say who it is. Maybe they'll. It is Bigelow. I'm drinking the Bigelow one, but we had Twinnings. They had it's lemon and ginger. The Bigelow one has probiotics in it. It says Earl Grey used to be my groove when I went to tea. I would go Earl Grey decaf. But I got to tell you, this lemon and ginger. And somebody told me, because I'm doing the 16-8, where you don't eat for 16 hours, you only eat for 8. By the way, can we go get sushi tonight?
Oh, yes, we
Can
can.
you see if we can get a reservation?
Oh, that's what I need to do. All right. You thinking 7:30, 7:15?
Go 7:30.
Okay. That's
Kurt, you want to
late.
get sushi?
Yeah, but when?
7:30.
I think so.
Let me know.
Okay.
So she's going to try and get reservations right now. Should we get it for 4?
Because I definitely got to go home first and then come back.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to go home and get some drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I absolutely no. I have to. I have to deposit this check.
Okay.
I
You
have
can't
drugs.
do it. You can't do it.
You think I don't have drugs?
You can't do it with your phone?
No, I need to because no, I can, but I no.
Okay. All right, well. How long does it take you to get home?
I don't know, 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Okay.
Where's the sushi place?
Right down the street from me.
I mean, I probably could swing it. I think it will work out.
Okay.
Because she's gonna have to get ready. I don't know if she got dressed or whatever.
Tell her.
She's out. She's here.
Oh, she's here?
Yeah.
She doesn't have to get...
I'm not gonna tell her not to get made up and all that shit. You think she's gonna not? I promise you, she was wearing her house. You know those house pants that old chicks have.
Yeah.
She's been in that all day. I'm sure she ain't going out until she gets gussied up.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, good. We're not.
No. I have to read these jokes first.
Okay. Grasshopper 21, if you watch Super Size Me, you need to watch Fathead 2009 to show the BS you didn't notice. Gotcha. Navalny was no threat to Putin. In fact, most people in Russia never heard of him.
What?
Sparky 63.
Are you gonna tell me they're not big fans of Pussy Riot either?
Hey, Shoes Magoo, why no Oklahoma stops on this tour, JD? It's because we're trying to get that happening, so not to worry.
No,
Shoes Magoo.
I'm going to try and get into Oklahoma in the summer. I'm going to see what we can do.
Farm Show Arena, Midtown Arts Center. Look for a place in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Metal Mama Sue.
We've played a shitload of places in
Metal
Pennsylvania.
Mama Sue. Thank you. All right, let me just take a picture for that. Table. We want a table tonight, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Table, please. Metal Mama Sue, thank you. I didn't get that photo of that one yet. I'm trying to. And remember, if you have a venue that you think we should go to, you send it to info@jimmydorecomedy.com and put the name of the venue. Say, great venue. And we'll check it out. Sandra knows we do that. Okay, let's see here. And Sandra, did you like his fantasy panel? Right? It was a nice fantasy panel. JD Strasburg is 10 minutes away from where we first met in Pennsylvania. See you in April. Funky Lollipop. Thank you, Funky. All right, next one. U.S. missionary John Sheehan, not U.S. military. Thank you. Sparky 63 for the correction. I was at the U2 show free because I'm a fellow crew guy in the business. They do indeed sell it out with 17,000 young and old. The appeal is the So Here location and the concert video technology. TBC, Joel Libretti. Thank you, Joel.
I want to get a stage like that. A stage that lights up. That seems like fun.
Yeah, probably is fun.
I'd love to
Singing
have
about genocide.
it doesn't even care what they're saying or singing. You just want to look at it.
Yeah.
It's fun to look
That's
at.
probably how they got those kids in it. You know, it wasn't the U2 music.
Yeah.
Hey, so happy to see you're all doing so well in Europe. I'll do my best to make it to the Oaks Theater, 55 minutes away, so not bad at all. By the way, Strasburg in eastern Pennsylvania, very close to New York border. Thank you so much, Derek.
Okay, come to me.
All right, back to Jimmy.
So Trump said he wants to take the Venezuelan. Well, listen to what he says.
How about we're buying oil from Venezuela? When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door.
Jesus Christ.
So this is the crimes that they should be prosecuting him for. Doesn't even come up.
We're going to take it over.
We're going to take over another country and steal the oil. We're going to take the country is ready to collapse. We're going to take the oil.
That really is the ultimate crime, is saying the thing that we're doing.
Just in case you need a reminder that we don't have any good guys in the game.
Yeah, we just have one funny guy.
Right. So he wants Venezuela to collapse, which is why they're sanctioning Venezuela and why they tried to overthrow it with Juan Guaido.
And why they're busing them into your cities and they're staying in your schools that your kids go to.
This is what's literally forcing immigration from Venezuela to the United States.
Think about that. Like, Trump's the guy who's going to do
so we
something
can
at the
take
border.
their oil.
He was trying to help collapse Venezuela. We have a flood of Venezuelans now.
That's right. Millions.
Nobody's going to connect those things. They're going to go, what?
So once again, we have the choice of the guy who says, yes, I'm evil, and the other guy who says, what
gibberish.
What are we talking about? I'm good.
Gibberish.
Yeah.
And maybe Gavin Newsom at some point.
7.3 million Venezuelans left their country since 2014. This is the largest exodus in Latin America's recent history and one of the largest displacement crises in the world. That's as of February of last year.
Well, you know the best place to get sudden immigration, mass immigration from? A country that you just fucked up, filled with people that might have a bit of a grudge. I mean, could you blame them? You fucked their country up and then they bust them in. You think they're going to respect the police and such?
Trump should make hats, make Satan great again. There's so many reasons not to like Trump.
Yeah.
And the Democrats don't bring up any of them.
No. Well, they have the same views. They just want him to say
That's right. They bring up the stuff you're supposed to like him for. Like he didn't want to fund the Ukraine war.
Right.
He doesn't want to have World War III with Russia or maybe China. Maybe he does. I don't know about how.
He didn't want to lock down hard enough.
Venezuela crisis. Maduro claims victory over deranged coup attempt. The president blames Trump's imperialists and coup-mongering far right as rival Juan Guaido calls for more protests. That's from 2019.
Juan Guaido, who now lives there in Venezuela and gets his ass kicked by the public on a regular basis. Not in prison. They let him just move back there. I couldn't believe it when I saw it because he's the rightful ruler of Venezuela. According to Trump. And Nancy Pelosi didn't tear nothing up for that. She applauded.
She applauded that.
Yeah.
I like how they put deranged in quotes.
Yeah.
As if the coup makes sense.
Were they implying it was a ranged coup?
Yeah, it was ranged. So it's weird also that Trump would fund a coup in Venezuela during the latter part of his presidency when the country was on the brink of collapse anyway.
Yeah.
And that the coup that he funded failed so miserably.
I mean, the Bay of Pigs was an embarrassment, but when they're called the Bay of Piglets, that's not as good.
He really said that the USA's quiet, decade-old MO out loud.
Yeah.
That's right. He said that's another reason why they don't want Trump, because he tells you the truth about our foreign policy.
He blurts it right out.
You want to here it is.
We're keeping the oil. We have the oil. The oil is secure. We left troops behind only for the oil.
That's why they can't have him, because he tells you the truth about our foreign policy. He thinks he's just talking to his base and his voters and the donor. He's actually talking to the entire world. And the entire world hears the president of the United States give away the reason for our foreign policy for the last 75 years. What is it?
We're keeping the oil. We have the oil. The oil is secure. We left troops behind only for the oil.
So that's why the Democrats could talk about hating him, but the Democrats are on board with that. They love that Trump kept troops in Syria to take the oil. They love that Trump tried to do a coup in Venezuela so we could steal their oil. This is all about oil, again. And the things you're supposed to hate Trump for, they don't.
I wonder if Trump realizes that he answered his own question about why do we keep having immigrants from shithole countries? Because we take their oil, we got their oil, we're keeping their oil. It shouldn't be a mystery to you how this keeps happening.
His real crime is acknowledging America's crimes.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to say we're leaving troops in Syria for liberty and freedom and to fight back against authoritarian dictators. That's what you're supposed to say.
See, because you're supposed to do it the way that's disrespectful to you, the chump at Home's intelligence, not the way that's disrespectful to the bullshit the Freedom Coalition Caucus and all these like names that have like freedom in the title, and they're all just stealing oil.
So if you want to know why there's all these immigrants here, it's because Trump is agreeing with the policy of destabilizing Central South American countries, creating refugees, and then they come here. That's why they're sanctioning the shit out of Venezuela. That's why they sanction Cuba. That's why everywhere they put sanctions, it turns people into migrants and refugees, and then they come here.
And then they lower your wages.
And they lower it's right. Yeah. So it's not their fault. It's, again, the United States' fault. Look at all the goddamn 7.3 billion Venezuelans
patriotic watching this.
That's right. This is why the Democrats should hate him, but the Democrats don't hate him because of this. The media doesn't hate him because of this, because they all agree with this.
How about we're buying oil from Venezuela? When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door.
He just says it. He says the quiet part out loud.
Make America great.
We're imperialists. We come, we invade smaller, weaker countries, and we take their natural resources and we give it to Western companies. By the way, the oil wouldn't go to American citizens. The oil would go to Western corporations that would then charge you for it.
Who would then work to coup Trump out of office.
That's
by the
right.
way.
That's right.
Like it actually is hilarious. This really is a funny ass country.
Here's why the Democrats should hate Trump. Here's why they should criticize him. And of course they don't, because they agree with it.
They hate the honesty.
Same thing in Syria. Over to Steph.
Hey, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? When it comes to staying healthy on the go, you can never be too prepared. Whether you're a frequent traveler or remote worker or an avid outdoorsman or literally anyone with a pulse, the Wellness Company's Travel Emergency Kit is here going to be your new best friend. If you don't have a pulse, you've got bigger problems. Am I right? Come on. The Wellness Company's Travel Emergency Kit contains 6 prescription medications, over-the-counter meds, and comprehensive guidebook and crucial medical supplies, all carefully curated so you get to enjoy every moment of your trip. With a team of renowned medical professionals, including Dr. Peter McCullough and Dr. Drew Pinsky, both friends of this show, standing behind every kit, you know that you're in trusted hands no matter where life takes you. Don't leave anything to chance. Head to twc.health/Jimmy and order your travel emergency kit. That's twc.health/Jimmy and use the code Jimmy to get an exclusive 15% off at checkout. Your health and your journey matter. Travel smart. Travel prepared. Kits are only available in the United States.
Hey, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there for more AM Joy and the rest of MSNBC. And click on any of the videos right here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. And you can get more videos from MSNBC for free every day with our newsletter. Just visit